This is not a matte painting behind me. I'm in Brazil right now at something
Wow.
called CCXP, which is
Amazing.
like, the door's literally just opened, so that it's about to get crazy. So anyway, this is like a huge Comic-Con, and I'm curious, a lot of people here collect things. Is there anything that you collect or used to collect?
I used to collect snow globes. I loved snow
Okay.
globes as a little girl, and every time we'd go to Disney or we'd go anywhere, I would get a snow globe. It felt like so magical to me.
Do you still have your snow globes?
I don't have, they're probably at home. And you just reminded me of such a beautiful memory, so thank you.
This is what I'm here for. And we're done. Have a great day.
Great.
So you've recorded a bunch of music. There's going to be people out there who've never heard anything. If someone's never heard your music, what's the song you want them starting with and why?
Wow, what an excellent question, Steve. I would want them to start with a song that I released this year called The Joke's on Me. It's probably my heart in a song, is what I would say. And second, I would have them listen to Moon River with myself and Andrea Bocelli, because that is something that I had dreamt of as a little girl, and Moon River was sung by Audrey Hepburn, who's always been my idol. So I would say then you'd listen to that one second.
It's my last curveball before we get into the movie.
Okay.
If you could be an extra or an extra in any movie or TV show, going back to the beginning of cinema, what would you pick and why?
Wow, Steve, you really brought the questions. My instinct, and I think I'd have to think about this more, but off the top of my head, my favorite film growing up was Moulin Rouge. So to be in the world with Baz Luhrmann and Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor would have been a dream. So I would have played anything in that movie to be in that world.
I love that. I love this question because they're always like, no one gets the same answer, you know? Anyway, so true or false, did you take a role in Carry On so you could go through TSA much faster going forward?
False.
Yeah, okay, I'll be serious now. I really want to, in all seriousness, I really enjoyed this movie. And I think it's because the script is just a lot smarter than I expected. And one of the things is you and Taron's relationship. You don't get separated over some stupid thing. You have a good relationship where you're honest with each other. Talk a little bit about the fact that the script is not, it's pretty good for a movie that's a big popcorn film.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. That's one of the reasons I was so drawn to it. It was so smartly written, and the relationship, was kind of the heart of the storyline in so many ways. Nora kind of was hope and heart of this film. And what I also was so drawn to was she was never a damsel in distress in this film, which is so key and so necessary. Even though her life is completely at risk the entirety of the film, you never see her at the mercy of a man. And I loved that so much. And even in the action sequences, it was so important to me to be able to tell that story. So we even rewrote the action sequences to make sure that she could save herself in that moment. And in a lot of ways, Ethan and Nora, Ethan is an extraordinary hero in this film, and what he does is remarkable. And in a lot of ways, that was ignited by his partner, by Nora, and that's such a beautiful, partnership and love to show in a film.
I also think one of the reasons this film works so well is the villain is not some stupid villain. Jason Bateman is so good in this, and he just plays it like he's not over the top. He's just a normal guy just doing his thing that happens to be super evil.
It's so unique to our film, Matt, because most villains are written as these kind of sleek, hard to reach, kind of out of touch characters, and Jason and Taron both are these like really regular guys doing extraordinary things. And Jason is so brilliant in this. And as you said, the script is so smart and clever and funny in the most unexpected moments. And I think that's why it's so entertaining.
Yeah. Also, I really like the line, all you have to do is nothing. Yeah. It's just like, just don't do anything. And, it's like, and what would you normally do? What would you do in that situation?
Are you asking me?
No, I'm just sort of, I don't know what I'm doing.
Sure, absolutely. No, it's brilliant. All you have to do is nothing, but in doing nothing, you're doing everything.
100%. I'm almost out of time with you. You are in a few upcoming things that I want to ask you about. one of which is Wagner Moura's Late Night at the Lobster. Have you started filming that yet, or when do you start filming?
We haven't yet. Hopefully beginning of next year. And I'm so excited for that film. It'll be different from anything that I've done before. It's an independent film. Wagner Moura, I think, is so brilliant. He's writing, directing, starring, and I can't wait to work alongside him and Elizabeth Moss and Brian Tyree Henry, just extraordinary actors. And I'm excited to sink my teeth into that story.
100%. And there's two others I want to ask you about, which is My Oxford Year and The Life List. I'm looking down at my notes. I'm cheating. What can you tease? What are you teasing about? What can you tease about both of those projects?
I've had the most beautiful year stepping into these characters' feet. And The Life List, I shot in New York. And it's a beautiful coming-of-age dramedy about a young girl who loses her mom suddenly. And it's kind of a year in her life of mourning, of loss, of grief, of hope, of finding love, laughter, and learning to love life again. And Connie Britton plays my mom, and she's just magic in it. And it was just the journey of a lifetime to tell that story. And My Oxford Year, I just finished filming in London and in Oxford, and it's based on a beloved book of the same title. And it's a beautiful and sad love story that I had the privilege of bringing to life alongside Corey Milcrease, who plays my co-star from the Bridgerton series, the Bridgerton franchise, and he's just brilliant in it. And I'm so excited to be able to share these with the world.
Yeah, I've heard about Bridgerton. Hey, listen, congrats on this. I know it's going to be a big hit on Netflix. Have a fantastic day.
Have the best time in Brazil.